Hi, welcome back to the Labors of Love podcast. This is your co-host, Teddy Nam, and I'm here with this week's Love Note. So this episode is going out the first week of July, and it happens to be July 4th. So that gets me thinking that summer is in full swing, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. And July 4th happens to be a national bank holiday here in the US. And it's our so-called Liberation Day. And while I don't buy into the propaganda of Independence Day because it feels very weird to celebrate a holiday around quote unquote national independence when the founding of our country was really built on stolen land and genocide of Native peoples and colonization, forced kidnapping, and forced slave labor of people of African descent. It feels very, I don't know, I don't have an eloquent word, sort of gross for me to celebrate it. And yet, I actually appreciate having an extra day off in the summer. And it kind of gets me to thinking about, rather than using the word independence, because I think we are all interdependent, I think about my own liberation journey and our collective liberation journey. And this week, as I was reflecting on it with July 4th approaching, I realized that I really wanted to distinguish for myself the difference between easy and with ease. Now, in this distinction, I'm actually not going to set up easy as bad and ease as good, but I'm using this tool for myself to reflect on how I want to live my life and what is really going to meet my needs and create ease. And I hope that it is helpful for you. So for me, some things that are easy are actually great because we shouldn't live we don't need to live a life of constant efforting to the point of stress. And that's something sort of built into our capitalist culture of like constantly hustling. So I think that easy options are great. And an example is if I like go grocery shopping and I meal prep, then it's really easy for me to like take out healthy meals out of the fridge. And that's a great option for me. But sometimes easy just means like things we're used to and does not result in ease. Like, for example, it's really easy for me to get up and the first thing I do is grab my phone and go to social media or email or text and start doom scrolling and looking at the news and looking at what everyone else wants from me. And it just like clutters my mind the whole day. It actually takes quite a bit of intentional effort for me to be like, I'm not gonna touch my phone. I'm just gonna do my business, go to the bathroom, drink water, like get a cup of coffee, step outside. I'm going to limit my screen time. Yet when I do that, it creates ease for myself. And so I think that I'm really committed to whether something is easy or requires a little bit more intentional effort of really trying to set my life up with as much ease as possible. I think that's part of my healing and liberation journey, especially as an immigrant woman who is expected to take on a lot of labor. And that's sort of how I was conditioned. So I'm kind of used to being a workhorse. It's part of my life path to be like, I don't need to put in so much effort into my life. I don't always need to grind it out. But then as I look to create a life of ease, sometimes I come up against my own resistance and I want to take the easy way out, which isn't really a way out. It's that metaphor is really messed up because it's the easy way to trap yourself. So for example, if I'm there's certain family members I don't love our dynamics, but when they call me or whatever, I just kind of go along with the flow, even if I'm not sort of enjoying the conversation or commitments, because it's easier for me to just go along with it than really state my truth. Or when I used to have a job, I felt like this job really dumped a lot of work on me. And the easy thing for me to do was just keep taking on work and sort of secretly be resentful and vent to my therapist or people in my life about it instead of just saying, and again, it doesn't have to be this huge blow up, just saying, hey, I have a lot of work to do, so I'm not able to do this thing. And but that was very foreign to me at the time. And so I would often take the easy way out by just agreeing to do it and then killing myself doing it and then being angry about it, or just saying, yeah, but then not really doing it and hoping that they kind of forgot about it or whatnot. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share those reflections because I am now recommitting to what are the things that are going to create more ease in my life, even if that means I have to confront the dis-ease or discomfort. And that takes a little bit intentional effort, almost like when you have like sore muscle, you need to like massage it out, and that might hurt a little bit. It shouldn't be super painful, but it might be like, not my favorite thing. But then eventually that massage creates more ease for your body. How can you do that for yourself in your own life? I'm on this journey with you, and I hope that this was helpful. And if you try anything or if you have any feedback for me, I would love to hear from you. So leave us a comment on this episode or share what else you want us to talk about. And for everyone in the US who has a day off, I hope that you have a restful and fun holiday. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Be well.